Thank you for choosing to listen to Nat One Heroes. At this point, it's probably intentional on your part. So good job. I mean, you've got great taste in quality entertainment, and we're really happy to have you, and you should be happy to have us. And if you're not, you should be rage tweeting at us at Natural One Heroes, or you should be in the comments section telling us how bad I am at Dungeons and Dragons, for example, letting Mikey have access to flying forms, despite the fact that he's only level 4. But, you know, that's in
What can
that's
I
in
do?
like the player's handbook, and I don't read that shit. But yeah, this is an actual play Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and that means we're telling a story here, and I am the sort of pilot for this show. I just tell us where we're going, and then the players do whatever they want and completely surprise me. And I'm going to go ahead and let Mikey give the recap for this.
Well, last episode was especially infuriating for me. We saw Lady Falwell signing papers with a glazed over look, and we all burst into the scene. And definitely responded with acquisitional immunity, which didn't
Amnesty.
really go over amnesty, which didn't go over great. And then douchebag McGillicuddy decided that he was just gonna walk out of the room and send his goons to come beat us up because I had a problem with him doing nasty
Harold
stuff.
Gelfos.
Whatever his name is, I don't care. His name is Dead Man, Sir Dead Man. That's what his name is. It's going to be when I get my hands on him. But
Don't
yeah,
think they put that on
so
tombstones, but
it's a long tombstone. It's more of like a rectangle rather than a square. Um, but then we were attacked unnecessarily by William and his 3 lackeys. After Homeboy decided to just paralyze my friends, and then he sent 3 goons after us while my friends were paralyzed. I tried to unparalyze them, and it worked for some of it. And then Revenant decided to just leave the group completely after it was time to do so. So that's where we're at, everybody
oh,
who watched the
and
last
I
also
stand behind my decision. I stand behind it.
episode.
and also Goblin of the Glistening Oil on Chiseled Pecs, also known as
Oh,
Pecs
yes.
to his blood brother, popped up and demanded amnesty of the acquisition.
As he should.
All right. So, in this shared fiction, the major parts are played by my 3 players. Mikey plays Zermos, the druid, who is infuriated at the moment. He also
Hot.
has a goblin name that he was gifted by the goblins called Goblin of the Vengeful Heart, and he is very much living up to it right now. Aisula plays Ruin, the fighter who's trying to be a lot more understanding. And Revenant is played by Jen, and Revenant has gone off to try to track down Gelfos. And we'll see how that goes. And we are joined still by our guest player, Ragabash Dabbler, who is playing the aforementioned William Thrasher, who is trying to solve this problem without bloodshed. And I believe our top of the initiative order would have led us back to Revenant, who has disengaged and is out of the building, but brings us back now to Thrasher.
Wait, but if
Oh.
I saw Pex coming, like I feel like I would have changed my mind on leaving.
You didn't see Pex coming.
Okay, then I'm gone.
Yep. Yep. All right. Thrasher is up at the top of the initiative order now that Revenant's out of the game. William,
Okay.
Ragabash Dabbler, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. And just to
Tensions
recap,
are tight.
yeah, Revenant has left. Zermos is attacking my comrades, and Ruin, are you attacking right now, or are you? What are you doing right now?
No, I was standing ready. Like, I pulled back from being engaged in fighting after you said, please wait, and that I'm just bound because I was affected by that. But I
Mhm.
still have my weapons. So if someone attacks me, I'll probably attack them back. But I am definitely leaning towards trying to get your story.
Mhm. So, uh, then at that point, Sir will turn to Zermos and point his longsword sort of over the top of his kite shield at him and say, "Kneel." And I'm gonna need a wisdom save.
Tell you something you may not know about Zermos. Smoke racks.
Want to know the other thing about Zermos? He got the red liquid on him last episode, and any saves are at disadvantage.
Oh, damn it. I did so well. All right, it's just room to get better. Damn it. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Natural one.
This works immediately.
Damn it!
You're still angry, by the way.
You are still angry. This only buys us a little bit of time, but you are compelled to kneel. Once you complete that action, you can do whatever you want. But you feel the force of my words forcing you to your knees.
That was a
And
natty
he'll say-
17 on the other roll, by the way.
Oh. So
All right.
he will force Zermos to his knees and say, my obligation here has come to a finish. And that's the end of his turn.
Ruin, it is now your turn.
So am I standing kind of next to, because I was bashing his shield, so he turned and sort of next to him?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Is that-
right next to each other.
Yes.
All right, can I step just in front of him? So that I'm between him and Zermos?
I will say you can put yourself between him and Zermos.
Okay. And I say, Zermos, I totally 100% understand you're so angry, and I think we need more information. I don't know that these guys are our enemies. They may not like Harold any more than we do. And we might be able to hurt him if we can convince them that we are not their enemies.
You hear a vroom noise again.
Who does? All of us?
Everyone.
Can I roll it? What do I think it is? Can I roll like insight or something like that?
Regardless of how high you get, you won't know.
Okay. Should we look out the window? I'm very nervous about this town being scooped up and taken away.
All right. It's the guard's turn.
All of the guards are holding, the two guards that were next to Zermos are holding him on point, and Wilhelm has backed up as he was instructed to do. So they're all standing 10 feet away from each of you respectively, but holding you on point with their spears, but they're not moving.
All right.
Well,
and
one of them has disappeared, so.
Mikey's turn is up. He's compelled to kneel.
Once he has completed that action, he's free to do whatever he'd like.
So my move action is gone.
DM, we'd need a ruling. Would kneeling basically be like falling prone? So basically,
Entire turn.
half of his action you
turn.
get up? Okay. Okay.
Entire
turn.
turn?
Entire turn.
Aw, man.
I'd rule otherwise, but you got a nat 1, man.
Yeah.
Damn it, Net 1 hero garbage. Should name the fucking show Net
This-
20 Heroes.
This might be what saves you. Mikey, are you talking at all? It's your turn.
You gonna respond to me, buddy?
I will respond. And I will say this. Ruin, you are far too trusting in this world. Your Your innocence is something to be admired, but it is also something that can be preyed upon. We have no guarantees that these people are safe to us. And I don't know about you, but I have a larger goal than this city. I cannot fail here. I cannot fail now. And I need you to succeed. I will not let harm befall any of you.
We don't want to hurt anyone here, says one of the guards.
That is a very interesting statement. After your friend paralyzed all of us and left us at their mercy, you do not
He's not a
remove the
friend, he's a
autonomy from a
client.
beast. You do not remove the autonomy from a person and then promise them their safety. You leave them the right to choose, and he removed it from my friends. You are all a danger as far as I am concerned. You are all a danger, and you will not convince me otherwise.
Well, without the integrity of our word, oaths and bonds mean nothing, but our word has been fulfilled.
He means
You
the
give us
contract's
your
complete.
word to hunt down Harold?
What was that?
Will you
Ice
give us
or
your word to
Rune?
hunt down Harold?
We may be bound to stay within the city, but we have no obligation to protect him anymore.
Will you tell us his weaknesses or his plans or where he's going or some way to stop his nefarious purpose?
I believe he said he was headed towards Stonehelm? Stonehelm.
You want to buy
His weak.
Stonehelm as well?
I'm not privy to that sort of information, madam.
Insight. I don't trust a
Mhm.
word he's fucking saying. In siggity sig sight. Damn it. 11.
11, I will say, because it's not actually a contested roll. 11 is enough that you realize that I am not making shit up on the fly. Like, I'm just trying to answer questions.
I agree to this.
Perhaps that's something he's been told to say. Don't listen to him, Ruin.
Excuse me, but I probably shouldn't say this because government contracts are like the best thing we can get a hold of. But if I were ever going after that Gelfos guy, I would destroy his lap desk. Like, honestly, that thing gives him a lot of options. And I would probably attack him while he's asleep so he wasn't wearing that amulet. That keeps a lot of stuff from, working on him. But, I can't say much more without committing treason,
Wilhelm.
like just hypothetically.
Wilhelm. That's enough.
Yeah. So yeah, not allowed to say that any more than that.
Thank you, Wilhelm.
And
if you ever make
who
it
has
to
the
my
higher
family's
perception of
tavern,
you two? Who has the higher
of the two
perception
of
of
us?
you two?
Me.
It's
My perception
he
is 0.
he takes a little card out of
13.
his sleeve and like just drops it where it's hidden behind the baseboards.
Wilhelm does?
Yep.
Okay.
William does not see this.
Yeah, no. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I apologize for the damage that we've done to the two of you and to your friend. I suppose I have just this one blessing to offer. And he slams his sword against his shield, and the eyes light for a second. And the two of you, Revenant's not close enough, but the two of you gain 5 HP each as he petitions his own goddess, and he says, Mother, if it pleases you, aid these people in their journey.
Can you read the spell description of that?
Yeah, it's not a spell description. So it is. You're a druid, so you would recognize divinity, yeah, like a religious rite rather than an arcane rite.
Is that to is
Zermos
that
would
to,
recognize divinity.
Okay,
is that
so
to
Zermos,
a willing creature?
it is. It does not specify whether or not it's a willing creature.
What do you say, DM?
He just heals you.
I'm literally petitioning my goddess to do what she will, and she chooses to heal you.
Does it calm him down?
Zermos wants to ignore, like he wants to cast off. He wants to ignore. He doesn't want the healing. He doesn't want it.
Roll me a con save at disadvantage.
That was a 16. Damn it.
And
a 10, 12.
okay, you don't shake it off.
Fuck.
And you see this goblin who just popped in go, amnesty? And he looks at you and he goes, Zarmos, what's happening here?
My friend, I'm not exactly sure. No one is acting rationally at this point, so your guess is as good as mine. We are under attack. People are letting people walk out of the room. The whole thing is a travesty, and I'm trying to protect people, but now everyone wants to, I don't know, neck in the back of an old Cadillac for some reason. I'm not sure what's happening.
I believe your friend has left the building. You may want to catch up to him.
You may be careful in who you give orders. Your last spell worked on me, but my fiery blood is still raging to murder you where you stand. Or, unless you want to utter a couple of words and run like your cowardly friend, Wilhelm, who is no longer with you because he feared me.
You see
I'm
his
just gonna
nose
ignore
kind
Zermos.
of. Go ahead.
Good. I was gonna say,
I was
say,
just...
like, no.
Ruin, go.
Okay. I was gonna ignore Zermos and interrupt and say, do you know what's wrong with Lady Falwell? Can your goddess help her? Have you seen Harold do this before?
Okay.
Matt,
roll me an insight on that. Or a knowledge arcana.
Me?
I was talking to William.
Insider knowledge arcana. Okay. It's a 2. That would be a 2.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. Like, you were there earlier today, and she said she was getting really tired and her hand was cramping, and she just wished she could be over with this paperwork really a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
And then Harold gave her his pen, and she started writing like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll relate that to her, and the lady was exhausted. This sort of thing carries a lot of work with it, and she asked for a way to make it easier, and Master Gelfos offered her his pen. And other than that, I don't know him. I was assigned to him.
Now, you do recognize the pen as something that would be from Broad Street stationery and ecclesiastical supplies.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
Yeah. The quill itself is of curious workmanship, but it's not something that I personally know much about.
Can I do a check on it? Can I see what's up with the quill? Can I see it from where
roll
I'm
me
at?
knowledge arcana or anything like that.
19, brother.
That appears to be a cursed item that has compelled her to sign her name.
Oh, well, son of a bitch. See, I fucking knew it. I knew this motherfucker. My friend, I seem to see that this is a cursed item that she is signing with. Are you familiar with them?
I'm familiar with curses. I'm not schooled well enough um, to discern exactly what's happening.
Oh, you're not able to discern whether or not this lady is writing her signature of her own compulsion or not, but you are willing to aid someone paralyzing and harming my friends. You're willing to harm my friends to protect someone having someone sign something underneath a cursed quill. Think about your actions. What is your merit? What man are you to do this to such a woman and my friends?
Well, obviously, I
Her
did
pen is
not do
now cutting
this.
through the surface of the desk.
Oh, look, we're going to have wood shavings everywhere. Move the desk.
Can you uncurse it or bless her or something so that she's free of this burden?
I
Either
I can offer her a
both of you working
blessing,
together?
but I don't know that it will help. I obey the law. I abide to loyalty. My word is my greatest benefit. I can try to offer her a blessing, but I've never approached something like this.
And while these three are talking, Revenant, you're getting through the town? Jen? I think you muted yourself.
Yes. Yes.
All right, you're getting through the town. I'll say you have advantage with that on account of the fact that you know the tunnels and everything around this town. You can pop up at the exit of Mine Top probably faster than anyone could ever walk there. You want to give me a roll, Constitution?
Constitution.
Constitution.
You got this. Nail it.
And it's a skill check and not a saving throw, so you don't have to worry about the advantage disadvantage thing.
15.
All right. You make your way through the basements incredibly quickly. Mr. Cathal looks at you as you just jump in to there and you just go straight to the basement and you go and you walk through the catacombs and you walk through the bones fast as you can. And you pop up in an abandoned house on the other side of town, bust open the door just in time to see Harold cross the threshold of the town perimeter and light up a cigarette and sit down. Just on the other side. He's sitting on top of his lap desk.
I'm going to... how do I want to approach this?
You hear a vroom, and there's a shine of pink light going around the town perimeter.
I'm gonna go on the other side of the perimeter.
It's like you're touching against a stone wall.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna...
And Harold's just there, smoking.
I'm gonna make my way to where I'm right across from Harold from the perimeter.
All right, as you get closer, he looks at you and he goes, "Well, I'm surprised you broke out of that."
Mate, I'm just asking one thing. My
Yeah,
employer
sure, go ahead.
gets to just let my employer leave. Please. Please let Lady
Look,
Falwell leave.
She's got all the money she will ever need. And she can purchase her own ferry down if she wants to. It's not that bad in Brass Vein. It's not. Yeah, I mean, you got people starving to death and stuff like that because of poverty, but that's because they're too lazy to work.
Could you enlighten me on some of the laws of Brass Vein?
Well, sure. For starters, what do you know about acquisitional amnesty?
Uh, Virtually nothing.
All right, and I imagine you won't tell me who told you it.
Well, I was told by the forest person, so
The antler guy?
yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. Acquisitional amnesty was a law pushed forward by our illustrious and compassionate captain of the guard, Jessica Brute, who insisted that it was absolutely cruel to apply laws to people that they'd had no chance of understanding because they had never had a chance to read them. So, on the day of an acquisition, any crimes permitted by people of the newly acquired town are forgiven. Of course, that means we go about acquisition a little bit differently. You'll be isolated for the entire day until we're ready for you to properly join. But, you know, that's just how it is.
So, we're being isolated for an entire day. What does that mean? Like a quarantine? A
You won't have
shut-in?
any contact from the outside world for 24 hours.
Oh, I see.
Well, except for the ferry that will come to pick up the thrashers.
So, what are Brass Veins laws about? Well, some
They're
people
mostly
call it
tort laws. Laws
what
regarding
about
business and how they're done. Look, essentially all of Brass Vein's laws, all of the Ailton Empire's laws can be summed up as this. Whoever has the most money gets to decide what happens. And it's more complicated than that, but you know what? I like you. I'll give you some advice. You've probably got what, like 3,000 marks? You look like a person who would have about that much. 300 gold, we'll say. You can get a good lawyer for about 20 gold. For next to nothing. They're a dime a dozen, essentially. You want a good lawyer. You want one on retainer. When you're joined to Brassvein, go and get yourself a lawyer. And, yeah. Well, if you find yourself looking for a job, a red coat might look good on you.
Well, I appreciate the advice. And one last
if you
thing.
need to make a lot of money, my advice would be to sell a god. The menagerie's buying. If you can get it to
Keep that
them,
in mind.
they can contain it.
Well, my final question is, how do you break the curse?
Curse?
Yeah, the one that
Oh
you put
shit,
on
I
the
left
boss.
my pen. I left my pen. I meant to get it on the way out. And he like starts fumbling through his coat. And he like takes another pen and he tosses it at you through the barrier.
I'll catch it. Or try to.
Yeah, put that in her hand. Put that in her hand. Oh dang, I wasn't thinking. I know, I just thought I had an appointment to get to, and yeah.
Alright, well, I'm not entirely happy about this.
Oh,
but
no one ever is
thank
at
you
first.
thank you for being understanding.
The veil of ignorance is lifted. I can give you this now. Monsieur Mortier asked me to pass it along, and he takes a letter out of his coat and he hands it to you. He was very interested in your work.
Is that right?
Yeah. Spoke highly of your book.
Yeah.
Mind me, I don't remember what it was, but yeah. Neat guy. You should. Well, you don't want to meet him anytime soon unless it's a planned meeting. Lots of people meet him unplanned, and they do not like it. But yes, and he finishes a cigarette and he drops it down and he just grinds it beneath the heels of his boot. Yeah. You'll do all right. You'll do all right. People like us always do all right. And he walks
right.
along with the lap desk following him. What does Revenant do from here?
He's gonna put the letter in his bag. He's seriously contemplating what to do because it looks like there's no options left. Everything is too late.
And you hear another boom, and that pink bit of energy goes up around the town again. And this time it slams back down, and there is a shattering of earth, and the whole town breaks away and lifts up. And Harold waves at you as he walks along, and the town lifts into the air, going skyward. And the pink energy shield around it remains. And we hop back up to the other three players, the two players and the guest player, and you hear a loud crash and snap and boom. And everything underneath you feels odd, almost like you're on a moving cart.
I think we should find Revenant. You want to unmute Mikey?
Ruin, something is happening. Something unnatural is taking place.
I agree. I think the town is possibly being moved at the speed of a town. I think we should find Revenant.
What? It is impossible to move an entire town at once. No one can do this.
But that's what we saw.
William,
from
you know that is very
people.
much not true.
Well, that is what Master Gelfos does.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you assumed that I wanted your opinion on anything other than how to bleed out and die. You hush. No one cares what you think. As soon as I'm able to kill you, I will.
I am very interested in your opinion on how you should bleed out and die. However,
He's our ambassador.
for now, perhaps you should recognize the situation around you. If your friend
are you aware of what's happening? Do you know what's happening right now? If so, before I'm able to break loose of whatever casting you've put upon me, maybe enlighten us on what the hell is going on in this town.
Oh, well, you're free to stand. You've just been kneeling at my feet for the last 2 minutes of your own accord. However, if you'd like to know what's happening, walk outside.
You might want to drink for this part. It takes a while.
Well, I'm gonna walk outside, but not because he told me, because I'm genuinely interested.
Look, there's a good bottle of booze over there. You should get yourself a shot. It's not something you want to witness.
No. Revenant put Revenant's mouth right on the lid of the bottle. No.
I'm gonna pick the bottle
that
up.
felt pretty odd when he
Back.
started deep throating it, but
I mean-
he seemed like he wanted it.
Yeah, the first 6 inches of the bottle disappeared behind a mask. I don't need to drink from that bottle going forward in my life.
Oh, Thermos.
Oh, but all right.
I'm gonna put the bottle in my pack because I think
I'm not-
Revenant forgot it, and I know he'll be sad.
Mm.
I'm not
And
kink
Will
shaming.
will-
I just don't want to share a bottle with someone
Yeah.
of such activities.
And will sort of follow Zermos to the entrance to the building, like at a respectful spacing.
Mind your distance.
Did the
Of
blessing
course,
work?
sir.
Is Lady Falwell okay?
Blessing hasn't done anything.
Oh,
Lady Follow is still doing her thing.
yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing. Lady
Okay.
Follow is still writing her name. And you all go outside and you see that the horizon is lowering.
I don't like it.
And you're getting
I'm not sure that
closer to
that's
the
completely
clouds.
natural.
But diplomatic and observant.
there's
You're
a-
lucky.
There's a shadow over the town.
What the hell is going on?
And above you, you can see a giant circle of machinery and metal and stone that's emanating this pink glow that descends around the town.
What in the bristle cone is this?
Is that a thing? Is he trying to make that a thing?
Let the leaves
I'm
fall
sorry.
where they may.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
Okay.
Are these?
Is that something you dirt eaters say?
Dirt eaters.
I've never eaten
Oh,
any
I'm
dirt.
sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about,
Oh,
dirt?
no. Oh, we just had a meeting on that. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
that
by
was- that was
dirt
in-
eaters?
That was intolerant of me. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Intolerant towards which particular group of people exactly? Because I've never heard the phrase.
Dirt eater.
Oh, the people who live on the ground?
Oh.
As opposed to what
Yeah.
exactly?
The people who don't.
Oh, that's a
And
very good
as-
explanation. I'm glad I asked you to participate in this. Can you continue
as-
to like color your pictures in the corner? The adults are talking. What do you
As-
mean by dirt eater?
As Will says
No,
that
no,
to
no,
you,
not you. Not you're still answering.
So as
You
Will
sit
says that
down
to
and
you,
color.
as Will says that to you, he looks out into the distance when you just pass
Mhm.
the cloud cover. And there is an
Mhm.
island floating in the sky above the cloud cover.
Are we
Oh,
also
this
on
is
an island?
perfect.
Does it look like
You
we're
are
on an
now.
island? I don't like this.
It
I
looks
really
like you're on an
don't
island
like
in the
this.
sky.
Mhm. And
Hmm.
toward the edge of your island, Will takes off running. And he pulls a little fife out of a leather pouch on the side of his bag and blows a little tune. And a spectral horse with wings shows up as he jumps off the side of the island. And he starts floating down toward the ground.
And Zermo says, "Miss the horse, miss the horse." Ah, damn it! I was really
I mean, I'm not
hoping
going to
for
make you roll
something to.
acrobatics for that. You're good.
Please,
mean-
miss the horse.
And you see the other two go, yeah, we can't do anything like that. Brass vein. And they both disappear.
Oh my
And
goodness.
right at that moment, Revenant gets back to where you are.
Are you-
Oh,
are you okay,
welcome
Reverend?
back, my little friend.
Are you okay, Revenant?
Jin,
Well-
you might be muted.
Welcome back, my little friend. We've been missing you. Where have you been?
So Revenant's not gonna say anything to either of them. He's just gonna like walk over to Lady Falwell because he's been like completely focused mostly on that. That's like been his major concern this whole time, not the fighting, not Harold, not any of this. So he's gonna walk over to Lady Falwell first and hand her the feather quill.
It's actually a wooden bodied pen with a metal nib. But
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
you
not
hand
with
that
us.
over. I should have explained that. Don't you laugh at me. I am passionate about my woodworking, I will have you know. And he laughs at the
I felt that.
episodes
I
where
felt that.
no, Mikey loves pens too, see? And
Yeah, I felt
yeah,
that.
you see the color return to her eyes, and she looks around, and she looks at the desk, and she looks at the pen that had been in her hand, and she goes, last thing I remember, how much time has passed? Revenant, how much
It's
time has
been
Well,
passed?
several.
I don't know how much time has passed since you've started, but since we've been here, wait, like a few hours? No, about an hour,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I was taking a break for breakfast and told him I wish I could be done with it faster, and he handed me his pen. And Revenant, what have I done?
You've kind of sold the entire town and its citizens to an evil empire. As far as we can tell, they're evil. I mean, every single person that we've met from there has either been a dick to us or been a dickhead to other people. So, you know, we're going on the assumption evil empire, right? And currently, we are floating in the sky, going over to the brass vein, right? Where we will be cannibalized into the infrastructure that already exists there. So not great. I should have told you not to make the deal when I figured something was going wrong, but I didn't, and I'm sorry about that.
No, this isn't your fault. I wasn't strong enough again. And she just embeds the pen into the desk and stands up. I don't know what to do from here. Are they just going to...
Might I make a suggestion?
You may. I'm sorry, are you
Is
the
it
man
po-
with the donkey who caused the traffic jam?
Are you the woman who
relevant.
just sold the entire town for no apparent reason? Now is not the time to be casting judgments, I
Zermos,
think.
hold on, Zermos, that's uncalled for.
Oh, you know what?
No, he's
Everything
right.
is uncalled for. I have no business casting judgments on anyone who, I'm sorry,
She
caused
sold it
a
for no
traffic
reason.
jam by a bunch of drunkards at a circus versus someone who has the entire city flying through the sky. You know what? I will do something for all of us. I'm going to go over to my small piglet, who's probably not so small right now, and I'm going to go hang out with him. You yahoos, good luck! Let me know when you're serious about being alive. And on that note, let the leaves fall they may. And he walks out of the room. He's walking to the stable. He's done. He is done trying to be helpful. No one wants his help. He's out of there.
But before you go, can I have a berry?
No!
Is he trying to
He
make
says
that a
down
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first, what is a yoo-hoo or a yahoo? What is it he called us? Yahoos?
I think it's a
What
drink.
is
I
it?
think
It's like
he's
a
calling us
chocolatey
Hicks.
drink, like that you can.
It's a chocolatey drink.
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Is that from the... We have more important things to worry about here, if you don't mind my saying.
I don't mind you saying
It's-
that at all. I was just trying to answer his question. What are the important
Oh,
things that you think
damn.
we should be worrying about
Damn.
besides the fact that we're flying through the air for no reason in a city that somehow got sold to crazy people?
Well, for starters, are they just going to leave us up here to starve, or what? What is their plan?
Yeah,
I have no
well, see,
idea.
I think their plan is, well, first we have to, so you know how we called acquisitional amnesty? We're under 24-hour What was the word he used? Isolation. Right. Yeah, so
Hmm.
no outside world contact for 24 hours, and then we get dropped into Brassvane.
I'm not sure I want to go to Brassbane. Can I opt out of that? Like, this
I
seems a
don't think
little
we have a choice.
dictatorial. I'm not comfortable with. I do agree with Zermos in that way. This is a little bit inappropriate to take our
Oh
autonomy
God,
like
you're
this.
from the circus, aren't you?
Yes.
Everyone you know is still on the ground.
Well, except for you all.
Oh, well, I mean, hi, I'm Lady Falwell. I recognize you. You're very strong. You could probably help with this. I mean, you
Happily.
wrestled an owlbear.
Yes, that's actually one of my favorite things to do. Samantha and I really enjoy putting a
Yeah.
show on for the crowd.
Oh, okay. That just clicked in my head, and I'm a little embarrassed, to be honest. I thought you were actually fighting, and okay, that makes more sense.
How can I help you, Lady
So,
Falwell?
I think we need to have a town meeting.
Why do we need to be
Just,
strong for a town meeting? Skipped something in there. You're not making sense.
uh,
Is it the pen? Did
no,
that
no,
cause
we
you some
need a town
mental
meeting.
challenges?
No. We need a town meeting. We need to call people together and inform them of what's going on. They must be scared and terrified right now. If we don't talk to them right now, who's to say what'll happen in the panic?
People probably jump. I mean, that's what I would do. I might do that anyway, actually. Um,
Oh gods. That's what Harold meant. He said a trip to the ground is always free.
hmm. Well, that's
I don't even
true.
remember when he said it, but or why he said it, but oh gods.
I mean, if we were gonna jump, we probably should have done it
Okay.
earlier. I think we've been getting up high. What do you need? What kind of help do you need? Because you sounded like you needed help, but then it seems like you want a meeting. I'm
I
not sure what's
need
happening
you
here.
to gather people up. Gather people up, tell them to meet in the town hall. We're meeting at the town hall in an hour. I'm going to gather up as many people as I can. You gather up as many people as you can. Revenant, you gather up as many.
Okay,
Actually, Revenant, you gather up as many people as you can. Miss Miss what's your name?
you can call me Ruin.
Miss Ruin? Would you go and check on your friend? I think he was quite insulted by us.
Absolutely. Do you have anything? I've been traveling with Zermos long enough. Do I know like what his favorite food is? Can I bring him just a little snack? Sometimes people get cranky when they're hungry.
Zarmos, would that have come up at some point?
Because we were in that tavern for a while.
Uh, what did you have in mind?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe like a little like leaf cake of some sort. I mean, you're all tieflingy slash druidy.
Is it spicy?
Absolutely. Like a hot chocolate with cinnamon.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
Sounds perfect.
I'm gonna bring him a hot chocolate with cinnamon and maybe a little like scone type thing. And see if that just helps him feel a little bit more seen. He's been agitated. It was a hard day.
And you see Pex looks around and he blinks and he goes, Amnesty?
and it,
Okay, at this moment, what is Revenant doing?
Um,
you pick up the
he's
Willem
gonna
drops.
go to he's gonna go to the houses of all 5 members of the Hand of a Grim,
All
and
right.
he's going to gather them first before gathering anyone else.
Okay. You won't be able to summon the Grim until it's dark, but you will be able to summon the Grim tonight. You can feel it. You can feel the Grim calling for you to summon him. Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm in the stables. I'm hanging out with the
Okay.
stable boy, chilling with the horses and the cows, and I'm playing with everyone's favorite character. Me and Truffle are spending some fucking quality time together. And
Truffle the
I
pig
am
has gotten fat on the stable boys' lunches. At some point, he just started bringing two while you guys were gone because he knew he was going to lose one. And
little friend, look at you.
he like
Look at
squeals and
him.
runs up at you and like hops in your arms and like runs around you and
Yes,
like
yes,
just
yes.
is
And look,
excited to see you.
And what do I have in my vest for my special
And he's
boy?
dancing
And I
around
have a
and back and
mushroom.
forth. All right, he like
I
just
have a mushroom. I have
Okay,
a mushroom just
he's like doing
for you.
360-degree circles over and over again, just absolutely excited, and then he just runs up to you
Oh,
and he sits down and looks at you patiently.
okay. Good. That's a good boy. Yes, you sit when you want me to pay attention. Now, can you raise your left hoof? Raise your left hoof. And I kind of do
He
like a
immediately raises his left hoof.
Good. Can now raise your right hoof. Do the other
And he- Mm.
side. Can you do other?
And he raises it. But he forgets to put the left one down.
Now that perfect.
Okay,
perfect.
he
Now,
resets and he gets the right one up.
Now that's good. That's good. Now I want you to stand up, and I produce a second mushroom from my vest, and I produce both of them above my head, and I say, "Now stand and say hello." And what does he do?
And he stands and he does like a backflip, and then he does another backflip, and he stands on his hind legs and he goes, because I imagine you have cast Speak with Animals at this point.
Oh, at all times when it comes to Truffle.
Give me the damn mushrooms.
It seems you are learning to speak more and more gently. Not as gentle as I would like it, but doing much better. And he kind of spins them down into the palms of his hands and he holds them out. He's like, "That is the best pig that has ever been. Come,
And he eats
enjoy your treat."
like ravenously. This shall satiate me until I am able to enjoy the entrails of my enemies. The wargs shall be
In
driven
time.
before me.
In time, my friend, in time. You sound a bit cranky, but I will find something else for you to eat. You would not believe the nonsense that I have had and the dribble that I have had to suffer in your absence. I will regale you of the tale tonight, I'm sure.
Ruin, you just walked in to see this man squealing at a pig.
I'm gonna knock on the like stable door. I don't want to embarrass him, so I'm just gonna kind of pretend I didn't see that and be like, "Zermos, hey, Zermos,
Yeah.
Hey.
Ruin.
hey, I
How?
brought you treats.
Hey
Hey.
yourself.
Hey, how you doing? I know it was kind of a busy morning.
She carries food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let us dispense with her and share it amongst ourselves.
Well, hold on there, Truffle. Hold just a minute, Truffle.
Do I
a
hear
minute.
No, you just hear
No,
him
you-
squealing.
Okay.
Only I can understand
I was
Truffle.
like, that would
Truffle is
alarm
my
me.
friend,
I mean,
and only
really.
me and to
Yeah,
you,
we
it
know
would
you.
probably sound like an innocent little.
That's exactly what it
But
sounds like.
to me, it is. It's very dark. So Truffle in time. But Ruin, my friend tells me you might have something edible on your person.
Yeah, no, I brought you some spicy hot chocolate and a little scone.
He looks down at Truffle.
She has not poisoned it. It is safe for sustenance. The masked one I do not trust, though.
Do you want to get down on this, or like, is this? Can I have it, or do
I
you
shall
like
take
want
the
some,
stone.
or are you gonna?
I shall take the scone. You shall take the mud.
Yeah, that sounds fair, and she'll probably like really be acclimate. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ruin. Thank you
We shall
for
endear
this. I
ourselves to her. Hold up the
yes, yeah,
scone, and I shall
yes.
do a flip for it.
Ooh.
So let me. This is a rare opportunity for you, Ruin. This is Truffle. He is my boar companion. He's my mate. I love him. He's fantastic. He has mentioned to me that he has some affinity for the scone that you're holding. If you would perhaps maybe do a flipping gesture with your hand, something to illustrate that he needs to perform a trick for it, I think that would make you close friends.
Well, okay. I'll do that.
He is sitting in front of you now. Like at
Okay.
some point, he started sitting in front of you
Should I hold this?
while you were looking
So,
at
Zermo, should
Zermos.
I hold the scone out and then do it? Or, like.
Just make sure your fingers and any body parts that you plan on keeping are well out of the way.
Oh, I'm going to put it on the end
Have
of
you
my
reminded
trident
her of the
then.
bite force of a boar?
I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the end of my trident. Kind of stick it so that
All right.
I'm not touching.
He like does a little backflip and then stands on his hind legs, and then he hops up onto the trident and gingerly plucks the scone from it and backflips off. And then he
Ooh,
like just waddles away really quick and goes and eats his scone
it's
as
a
he lays
very
down.
intelligent pick you have there.
I would dare mention he's smarter than most humans and humanoid substances that I have met.
I hate breathing. So, Lady Falwell was calling us all into a town meeting to talk about the floating city situation that we're in. I'm really hoping that you'll come.
What use will I be there? I tried to prevent all of this from happening, and I was told, no, this is bad. No, we should talk to the people, literally lifting the town off of a mountain.
Well,
I
yeah.
was
So,
told that I was being irrational. And here's one thing that all of you forgot to mention. I care not about this town. I care only for protecting my God. All of you have stifled me in this effort. I'm fairly certain that I have made mention that that is my only reason for being away from the basin as it stands. And now, here I am, and no one will listen to me.
oh, I'm here. I'm here listening to you. I'm just gonna maybe make a point that you could decide is worth hearing or not, which is all of that might be 100% the way everything went down. And do you think that you can get off this island without working with the rest of the town? Because I don't think we can. So I'm not sure you're going to get to go serve your God if we don't actually work together to get out of this mess that I will certainly claim my share of responsibility for.
Mikey, roll me just an intelligence check.
I was about to say, can I check and see how long my saplings are going to last?
You already know that. They will last until you plant them, and then they will
Nice.
be fully fledged trees.
What was my check?
Intelligence.
Intelligente. That is a 10 plus 2, 12.
Can I roll persuasion?
Or knowledge arcana. Would knowledge arcana be easier on you? Or nature.
10 plus 4 or 10 plus 4. 14
Okay.
or 12.
If you were to find a place suitable for planting one of your trees, you would actually be able to walk through the tree into any other tree you've planted.
Damn it.
And we cut to Revenant.
Mm.
Revenant, you now have a moment alone with your letter. Where are you?
Button.
Jen, you're
Button.
muted.
Have I finished gathering the Hand of Grim?
They know where to be tonight. You still have some daylight left.
All right. Well, I wasn't gonna meet with them at nighttime.
Oh, are you going
I
to
was
meet
gonna
with
meet
them now?
with them before the town meeting. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll say that you have them gathered. Where do you have them gathered? Do you have them gathered in the catacombs?
No, there's like an above ground cemetery that like actually no.
I got a
Where
better
would we
idea.
meet?
You hear a muffled cry coming from your bag.
I will open my bag.
I don't know why I feel the need to breathe, but it feels so good now. What has Ringgold the Ribaldric missed?
Oh,
Oh
we're
shit!
floating. We're
Oh, the
floating in the
town appears to be
sky.
in the sky.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
floating in the
oh.
sky. And
Are we in Mine Top?
yeah, we're in Mine Top, but Mine Top is not in Mine Top anymore. So
Oh wait,
have fun with that.
Evil Empire shit. It's Evil Empire shit,
Yeah,
isn't it?
evil. Yeah, it's Evil Empire.
Called it.
Yeah.
All right, follow me. My summer lair's down
Alright.
here. We're going to need a hell of a lot more firepower if we're going to take on an evil empire with our own brand of evil, which is what I assume you're doing because of the creepy mask.
Yeah, I like this guy a lot. All right, you heard
Follow
him,
me,
chicks.
follow me. All right, Revenant, Mikey, you guys see Rengal like leading them down into the catacombs.
What
Are you
fresh
following?
new hell is this?
Yeah, I'll
Follow. You two, follow. You will be useful in this.
follow.
Truffle, let's go. And I bring Truffle with me.
He nuzzles up in your arms very adorably. Let us lure them
And
into
then
a
I
false sense of security.
Truffle, we talked about this, and I put Truffle on the ground. I will not be carrying you. You'll have small, weak legs if I just carry you from place to place. You must walk
Yes,
on your
but your
own.
arms will be bigger. Your arms will grow in
I'm
strength.
not. My arms are bigger than your legs and arms combined. You worry about you, small thing, and I will worry about me, large thing. How about that?
I worry about you constantly.
Oh, or do you worry
It's
about where
almost
your
like I have
mushrooms
some
come
sort
from?
of trauma. It's almost like I have
It's
some
like
sort of trauma from seeing my mother
it's
die. Asshole.
it's almost like you assume that you forget the source of all the delicious mushrooms that you eat. Look, the stable boy is not here. You eat my mushrooms now, which means you follow my rules.
And
Get on the
he
ground and
drags you
follow me.
guys down through the catacombs and through many, many halls of bone until he finds an inset skull. And he looks at this
And
he
the
goes,
rock?
yeah, this is going to take me a minute. It's like a negative depression of a skull. And he like lifts himself up into the air and slides his face into it and like rotates it like 30 degrees to the left and 180 degrees to the right and then back 30 degrees to the left. And he pops out and a stone slab that was in just raises up. That is so much easier than when I was alive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And like there's a little stone bridge lit by glowing blue torches going down.
Ruin, come close to me.
Okay.
Don't worry. This was my summer lair back in the day. We will be safe here.
All right.
Yeah, I hear everything you're saying. Ruin, still come close to me.
I will.
I'm gonna cast Dark Vision.
This is all very weird.
I will cast Dark Vision on Ruin.
Okay.
And that will give Ruin 60 feet of Dark Vision.
Nice.
In case those torches go out or anything unforeseen should happen. Ruin will be able to see with the dark, just like me and Revenant.
The master's chambers are on the top floor. Servants' quarters are on the bottom. I trust you know which one you apply to. If you don't, it's the servant one.
I'm more of a power servant, if you're
skull.
asking.
You don't get to take the master's quarters as a skull.
My wardrobe is in there.
You're not
I
wearing it,
mean,
right? Like, can we have it?
Sometimes I like to look nice. No, no,
What
master
was that? Revenant, what
bedrooms.
was that?
Hmm?
Revenant,
I'm
what
just
were you
saying,
going to say,
arguing
Revenant?
with the centuries-old flaming skull about who gets the servants' quarters and who gets the master's quarters.
This one's smart.
Oh hell yeah!
He gets a room in
he
the master
doesn't.
quarters.
I mean, if you want to sleep in there with him, like we
This
saw
one's
his
mouthy.
bedroom
He
quarters.
also gets a room in the master quarters.
No, I do not need that. We
This
saw
one
the
has cool
mirrors on the
face paint.
ceiling.
Master quarters. Rest of you servants' quarters. Clearly.
This is
They're
clearly a
separate
sexual
rooms.
kind of. No,
No.
it's not. It's not.
No.
This is a fetish. I have read this in books. This is what they call a fetish. He wants you to go into the master's quarters because it fulfills something for him. Everyone, stay near me. We will be
It's
fine. I know how to
plural. There
construct a
are
lean-to.
multiple rooms.
Yeah.
And fetishes, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, back in the day, but most of that stuff is probably rotted by now. Natural rubber degrades quickly. What can I say? He like gives you a little tour of the place.
Oh, jeez.
That's the scrying room. Those are the servants' quarters. That's the kitchen. Well, what are you doing? Make yourself at home.
Is it like
I'm
evening?
going to go change into some threads.
Oh my
And he
god.
like floats away gingerly.
So don't even want to know what that
Ruin,
means.
Ruin, I pray that he does not change into something more comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
No.
I'm not ready for that at this stage in our adventure. I can't.
I've been
deal.
naked this whole time.
But here's the thing, Zermos.
Oh, see, I figured as much.
We don't want him to change into something less comfortable either. That could be much worse.
I don't know that
I,
we have
for
a
one,
winning
think that
option
we
here.
don't have a lot to worry about. I mean, what? He gonna put on a new hat? It's not like, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, all right? He's a flaming skull, right?
Oh, you think that it's fine?
I
was
chasing after the big bad guy who was
funny that we
I
get
was chasing
that kind
after
of
the big bad
from
guy
you.
who was levitating the town, right? What were you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. You were going after the people who were just standing there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You seem to be moving and talking.
Yeah, well,
how did that come to
quite
pass?
honestly, I was
My lord?
Hmm?
Forgive me for interrupting, but are these new members?
Wait, is that a question to
Who
me?
is this?
Who's talking?
Yes. One of the members who is dressed similarly
Right, so
to Revenant. But
okay,
taller.
big, long, complicated. Right, here's the thing. I don't even know why they're here. I just wanted to talk to you. Yes,
We're a cosplay group.
We're a cosplay group.
We're a cosplay group. We like dressing as Master Revenant
Okay,
because
now
we
you're
admire him
making
so
it weird.
much.
Okay.
Oh, you admire Master Revenant. Would you like to hear some of the downfalls of Master Revenant? I have quite a few that I can mention in the last couple of hours.
I'm just going to go to the servants' quarters.
No,
and
actually, all of
I
you
think
are
there's a bed. I'm going to
No.
go make that.
No.
Like all the
no.
people who are dressed like
Get
Revenant,
back
like
here.
run up.
We're going
Oh,
to the scrying
okay.
room. You two stay the hell out, right? We'll be back. Make yourself at home, mate.
I'm going to
And
make
then
them my
I'm gonna
lieutenants.
drag my group into the scrying room and close the door.
All right.
By all means,
And
have
as he
fun
does
doing
this-
nothing as you've done the entire time. Thank you.
As you do this, Rengal comes to you, and he's like cast mage hand, so there's a spectral hand carrying something for him. And he's like got a key, and he's like, look, I need one of you to open the door. Like the mage hand is just not quite working for me right now. And like I got a jar in there that I really need to get something out of if I'm going to be doing anything that's worthwhile.
Right, I'll go help him
Just,
open this
just
door.
help a fellow out.
Yeah, I'll help you open your door.
All right. And you open the door, and there's this whole line of clay jars in there. Large clay jars. About maybe 5 feet tall.
Did you come with me, Zermos?
And he's like,
Mhm.
okay. And he goes up to one, and he like pops the top off, and you hear this, you just smell this foul stench, and you hear this release of gas. And he's like, ooh, no, not that one. That one didn't make it. Let me tell you, 200 years ago, clay jars were hard to make. I don't know how it is for you, but getting an airtight seal on one, just about impossible. You just had to make as many as you could and seal them off the best you could. And he like pops another one off, and it's the same smell, the same bad gas. And he goes, nope.
What did you put in
And he
there?
pops another one off. Oh, no. It's what I'm getting out of there that matters.
Yeah,
Like,
I think.
like,
What is it?
pops another one off. There's no release of gas, and there's no smell. He's like, yes, fresh.
Hmm.
And he like hovers above it, and he's like, I need you to kill me right now.
Me?
I'll let you do it.
Too.
Just kill me. I don't care. You with the hammer. That'd probably work better. Just smash me right open.
Smash the jar or you?
Me. Smash me.
Okay.
The jar will take care of it.
All right, sure. I'll smash you.
Roll an attack.
This is. I feel like
Smash
maybe
him.
this is not the best idea I've ever had, but.
And he just like lays on the ground, and he's like, just smash me. Just smash me.
All right, let's see.
Perhaps use a hard rock as a fulcrum to really crush his skull completely.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that'd be
so
great.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9. Not great.
You can roll with advantage.
Oh, good. Then I rolled a 19.
All
And
right.
That's actually because
Don't even roll
my-
damage.
That's a critical hit because of my warrior thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see. It is.
2 million points of damage.
Well, I would love that, but no. It's a natural 1. Oh wait, nope. I rolled the wrong thing. I'm supposed to roll a d10, so let's do that. What's it? 2? It's almost the same. Plus 3. So 5. And then I don't know what my crit is actually on this.
Just double it.
Okay, it's 10.
Double the roll.
All right. And he goes, again, quickly.
Oh that. Oh good, that's right. I have to do it. 18.
All right, hits. Roll.
9 points of damage.
So this takes you like a minute of wailing on him. And he's just going, again, quickly. And like cracks are forming on him. Do it.
All
Like
right.
one last one. And his bone fragments just shatter across the entire floor. And a little blue flame just still remains. And it just rises up slowly and backs away from you and descends down into the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And you see 2 hands with long nails come up over the sides. And the half of a torso, a completely naked half of a human being raises up onto the side of the pot. He's like, okay, now I need you to go to my wardrobe and get me a robe real quick, because damn it, like we don't know each other that well, and I don't know if we'd be down, but just if you could get me some clothes. I should have thought about that first, but yeah, gonna need some clothes here. Yeah,
Okay,
Ringal's back.
I guess I'll go do that.
All
I'm
right,
not sure that was a good
and
choice.
We cut
but
away.
What happened?
we cut away to Revenant. Revenant, what are you doing in the scrying room?
So the
Muted
scrying
again.
room is particularly interesting to me for another reason, but that's not going to be my focus here. I'm just talking to Banshee, Ghast, White, Phantom, and I forget the last Spectre. So I'm basically just informing them of the
Who
plan
is that?
that we are going to start converting people into worshiping the Grim, and that at this town hall meeting we are going to be announcing that the Hand of a Grim will be leading the town in prayer.
We're
The
going
Hand
out
of
into
a
the
Grim
open.
has done some open events before, mostly funeral rites, so it's not like
No, we're
Yeah, well,
opening membership.
times have kind of changed. As you may know, the situation has kind of gone tits up, right? And, yeah, well, the only way to get control of a town now is by indoctrination. And we need to get control of a town. Why? So that we can indoctrinate more people. So, I'm gonna start bringing people into Mindtop as soon as we get into Blasphemy. Our goal is to turn this place into a functioning necromancer's paradise.
All right.
Where's Zermos in all this?
This is happening while you guys are reviving Rengal. Okay. All right. So,
yes.
which brings the question. Revenant, do you want to look at your letter?
Yeah.
I'm assuming now, in front of everyone, in your cult. Dear Revenant, and you can't tell what this guy's accent is, but it's a very curly script, and you know that his name is in French, so, well, I'm sorry, Elven. You know his name is in Elven, so you kind of read it that way. Dear Revenant, it would appear that now the veil of ignorance has been lifted, and I can act with significantly more candor in my letters to you. My apologies for getting your name wrong previously. I have no wish to dead name anyone. I am Monsieur d'Artagnan Mortier, and through no fault of my own, I am in fact an anthropomorphic personification of death. Now that the acquisition of Mindtop is complete, I ask that you would join me for a late dinner, at your convenience, as I work through lunch. You may find me at the address on the envelope when you have an evening free. Sincerely, Monsieur d'Artagnan Mortier, Rolling Bones Casino and Coliseum, 1346 Chrysanthemum Street, Brassfane, Ailton Empire. And with that, the world zooms out. And we see the entire world floating in the cauldron. And the clouds above the world. And many islands above that, with one island in the center that looks roughshod and just pieced together from other bits. And the Aeon Hag looks through her omniscope. Well, they screwed the pooch on this one.